the job I do right now is pretty physically demanding. So I also walk 14 miles a day. I work in a semiconductor fabrication plant at Texas Instruments.
Holy hell.
I have to wear a spacesuit.
Dude, it's lit. And you're in that spacesuit for 12 hours.
Yeah. Yeah, I smell really bad when I come out because you're basically in a Ziploc baggie for 12 hours.
Oh my god. Is it not even ventilated? Like,
not really.
God.
But the plant is really cold. Not really cold, but you know, because of the materials in there, it has to be kind of cool. So you don't sweat that much.
You just sort of smell like you and hands.
Yeah. But yeah, since I have that schedule, I get to go to, like, every weekly. So it's really nice.
That is solid.
Like, I can go to run back and stay up till 3 a.m. if I want.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so about... Ooh, the Skillfoot has come out.
Skillfoot? I call it the Batmobile.
Dude, giving things names in Melee is my favorite.
It's satisfying, especially when you hit a good one.
You've heard, like, me and Mervis's costume names and stuff, right?
I have.
I love them.
And Danky Bong, I believe was that you?
No, that... I don't think that's one of ours, because we call Green DK Veggie Monster.
Veggie Monster.
My favorite name we've come up with, though, is Black DK, which is Donkey Darko.
Donkey Darko. I remember you saying that was your magnum opus.
But yeah, I like naming moves, too. Moves are super fun.
Yeah. Yoshi's Forward Smash, obviously the Flying Noggin.
That's the official name for it, too.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh my god! How
Dude,
good.
There's so many, like... Fox's, some of the moves have really stupid,
questionable ones.
The Fox back throw is the Skeet Blaster.
Are you serious? That's the official name.
Yes.
That's so stupid. I love it.
Falcon's moves are also all really stupid sounding.
Yeah, it's like Falcon Dive.
The down air is, I think, I think it's just called Step on Him in all caps.
Oh my god. How
That's
ludicrous. I just love that it's probably just like the Japanese translation.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Was it you I was talking about, the badly translated article from Sakurai talking about why he made certain characters, why they are?
I don't think so.
Okay, so he was talking about, like, for Ice Climbers, someone was interviewing him and asking him what his ideas were for making each character. And for Ice Climbers, he literally just said, "You will not have a fun time."
Oh
but
my god,
for Sheik and Peach, people are pretty sure that it was just a bad translation, but they were like, "So why did you make Sheik and Peach the way they are?" And he's like, "Well, they can eat 3 bowls of rice in one sitting." It's just like...
It's true.
Okay, cool.
Oh no, I missed this teleport.
Dude, Timestop does not look happy about that.
It's a rough day for Timestop. Results-based commentary kills me. I love it. Something obviously terrible happens. He's not enjoying it. He's having a bad time.
Man, Timestop really wants to win this game. I think both players would love to win here.
He's got a real mountain to climb. Ooh. That's that.
Man,
69 is too powerful.
Ganondorf is actually so good at edge guarding, like almost every character.
He's a big hitbox boy. The up airs, like tip and spikes, super good. Like, systematic Ganondorf edge guarding is disgusting.
Yeah, someone I have a ton of respect for that I think a lot of people wouldn't expect is Kage.
Kage's sick.
Yeah, like, Kage is actually an amazing player.
I love his personality too. Like, he's Kage the warrior, and he's stuck with that for like 14 years. He's just like, I am a warrior, and I will be the best. I am the strongest.
I think it's hilarious how he does, like, speak humorously sometimes, but a lot of the time he's, like, really serious.
Yeah. I just love hearing about, there was a Last Stock Legends of him and I think Armada, where it was talking about Armada's first Genesis, and how he had to fight Kage when Kage was fresh off of, like, just having beat Mango, like, looking really hot and whatnot. And apparently he just, like, came over, put a sword down on the console, and was just like, "I will destroy you," and then lost. But it was still just like the most Kage-sounding thing I've ever heard.
That reminds me of the Kage Matt.Zeb salty sweet thing. Where do you remember that at Apex 2014?
I'm trying to think of it. Matt.Zeb being I forget how like salty Matt.Zeb used to be as a player sometimes.
I don't think there was much salt in it. It was because they had a set at ROM 3 where it was like really close. And like it came down to the wire and the crowd was super hyped about it. So they did a salty sweet afterwards to run it back.
Okay.
So neither of them were particularly salty, but they did jokingly get salty.
Oh, no.
And like Mad Dot Zev sits down at the setup and then rips his jacket off, and he has a big shirt with a Kage face X'd out on it. Dude, that was so funny.
Dude, Melee's such a good time.
Oh my god, is this Green Ranger? Speaking of Apex 2014, I miss the era where everyone was talking about Green Ranger being like secretly the best Melee player and stuff. That was hilarious.
2014 Melee was so interesting.
Yeah.
That was like 2014, 2015 Melee, I think was like Apex ridiculous Melee.
Appropriately named.
Yeah.
I think Apex 2015 was where Melee became what it is right now.
Yeah.
And everyone kind of got too good to joke around anymore.
Yeah, it was like we can't just try to style on each other all the time, but it's still a good time. I like that it's becoming a more serious metagame.
Yeah, over the last few days, I've been like reminiscing with a few people over stuff from like Apex 2014 and 15.
Yeah.
Me and Jagged Cole followed Bizarro Flame and Green Ranger when they teamed at Apex 2015, and we watched all of their sets.
That sounds amazing.
None of them were streamed, which nowadays those would all be streamed because we would have like 10 stream setups.
Yeah.
But they were just all off stream back then because
we had like 2 stream setups.
Yeah.
A whole tournament that size.
Like infrastructure was just way worse.
Yeah.
But like, dude, Green Ranger would just cargo throw people into up tilts, Ganon up tilts, and Bizarro Flame was so serious the whole time, and he would get an up tilt like.
He's such a weird man. Like.
Yeah, I've heard from people in California that he's an actual crazy person.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know, but I think it's funny to imagine.
Oh goodness.
Dude, Donkey Kong's up throw is so broken.
It's such a good throw attached to such a comparatively awful character.
I made a mod a while back where I just gave Fox Donkey Kong's cargo up throw.
Oh no.
He can. I want you to guess the percent range that up throw up air confirms on Jigglypuff.
0 to 70?
No. It's 0 to 230. It's pretty sick, dude.
That's amazing and awful at the same time. Oh.
You can also just up throw. You can almost up throw up smash her.
That's disgusting. I love it. So I was at Hitstun last weekend.
Is that
the 64 tournament?
Okay.
And the way Jigglypuff is in that game makes me so happy.
Oh, I was expecting a different adjective.
No, because she just she dies
Oh.
so much more easily, and her rest is so much worse.
Okay, yeah.
Like rest can kill you, don't get me wrong, but it's like, you know, your setups aren't as good, and then maybe.
Honestly, if she had her current rest, I would be fine if she was just comboable, which she seems to be in that game.
She is. Everybody's comboable in that game.
Yeah.
She dies to Falcon at like 70.
Okay,
Falcon is just ice climbers in that game.
Yeah, I've heard and seen that Falcon is just really dumb in that game.
He grabs you, down throws you, up airs.
And there's no DI, so it's basic. It's actually a wobble, not a joking air wobble thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard like the 64 players really hate playing against Falcon.
Oh no, yeah. There's like a what is it? It's like a rotating 3-way swap where it's like Falcon loses to Kirby, Kirby loses to Pikachu, but then Pikachu loses to Falcon.
Really?
Yeah.
Pikachu loses to Falcon. I didn't know that.
Everybody loses to Falcon if he touches them pretty much, but Pikachu's just like bar none best character in the game.
Yeah. I love people talking about how 64 is the most balanced game.
No.
In
a way,
it could be because everyone, there's no unwinnable matchups because you just combo the mess out of everyone. But it's like if you made a game where both players had a move that covered the entire stage, came out frame 1, and like killed you at 0, and every character had that, it would be balanced.
Yeah.
But the game isn't good.
No.
You know.
Yeah, I really like 64, but I definitely look at it sometimes and I'm like, this is wild.
I think 64 is not a horrible game, but it is a game I would never, ever take seriously. Ever.
Yeah. All right. That was Jake's second character. He was down to 6 stars. This DK put in work, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, it's happening.
Oh, no. So
8 frames of jump squat. Let's go.
Do you know about Marth versus Bowser historically? Did you know that Captain Jack won a set against Ken with Bowser?
Are you serious?
Yeah, and Ken for a long time insisted that Bowser beat Marth.
I love like 2002, 2003 shitty Melee opinions.
Yeah, I can't remember who it was that said it, but someone was talking about how like if we had balanced, or like PAL is much better than what would have happened if Melee players balanced Melee back then.
Yes.
Because like, oh my god, if the opinions back then, if we balanced the game based on those, it would just be awful.
It would be terrible, honestly.
There's a Smashboard thread out there of someone asking who the Fox counters are, and it was made in like 2001.
Oh no.
And the most common answers, everyone in the thread said the same answer, and it's Peach and Yoshi. Those are Fox's worst matchups.
They're like, he gets caught in down smash and just dies. Looking at how people played back then, and like, even onwards to like 2006, where it was like, we just figured out DI, is so wild to me.
Okay, I've told this story too many times, but do you know about Poot talking about DI being discovered?
No. I want him to sit me down with like a jug of brandy between the two of us.
Dude, he was telling me that like, I was like, so when was DI like discovered? Did you guys know about it? And he was like, oh, we knew about it, but we were all just we were afraid of it, you know?
Oh my god.
It was scary. And I kind of figured no one else was afraid of it. It was just Poot.
It was just Poot the entire time.
Poot is afraid of everything.
Poot's afraid to grab.
The viewers.
Oh my goodness. A back air kill.
Bowser beats Marth.
It's true.
This is determined.
Oh my goodness. Too wild for me. All right. If you're just tuning in, this is Cirque Du Melee 2, or Cirque Du Melee 2017, pick your poison. And we're here supporting Give Directly. We're calling on you guys as Twitch viewers to be able to help us on out. It's a pretty solid organization. They give directly to households that are impoverished in Uganda and Kenya. So feel free to throw a donation our way. It's going to go on one of those 4 pages, pays out. We get that game mode that you pick. It's for grand finals. It's going to be great.
Yeah,